Hi, it's Anne here, and today's video is my monthly buys and buys video, but for the first part, at least, of 2025, it's a no buys and buys video. Basically, it's everything that I bring into my makeup collection or beauty collection and everything I say goodbye to. So like a collective haul and a collective empties. I am on a no buy for at least the first little bit of the year. I'm going to try and do that till end of June. That's kind of the plan. And so far, so good. I did have a buy this month because, so technically I paid for this in December. I did get a lucky bag, but it didn't finally show up until February. So it's counting towards like my February budget, I guess. So I did do a whole video on that. So I'm not going to go into too much detail, but I'll just recap. I've had everything just sitting here, so I was ready to film this. I haven't really used anything except for the palette. So the main thing was the Danessa Myricks Groundworks palette. So this is what it looks like. I actually haven't swatched every single shade in this, but I have played with it a lot. I've seen, if you've seen a few of my videos, you've seen that I've been wearing this. I enjoy it. It's nice. It's a little different. I feel like those creams, so this was something that I find odd about this, that the creams are so much bigger than the powders. I feel like the creams are going to go dry on me eventually. I feel like unless you use this palette like regularly, that'll probably not last very long, but these are magnetic, so I can take the shades out, so that's really handy. What else do we get? So I haven't used this yet. This is the brush from Sonia G. It's the T4, I think, which is like a small shader brush, which is perfect for me. I love this style of brush. It's a great brush. I'm really glad I got that. I have tried this. I've used it like once or twice. It's the, wow, it's really, really white on camera. It's the Auric, what's the actual proper name of this? Plush Ritual Recovery. It's like a lip balm. It's got like a funny applicator, but it comes out the back. Like it's a very unique applicator. Maybe I'll change the lighting a little here, a little bit here, and maybe you can see it. It's a really kind of unique applicator. It's really interesting. I'm not sure I love it. A lot of people online were like, that's why they love this. They love the applicator. They think it's great. I would never actually purchase this particular product from Auric. I was looking at products from them. This is way too pricey for lip balm. It's like $45 Canadian, and I don't think that's worth it. The makeup items, I mean, they're pricier, but I feel like I get more bang for my buck if I'm spending a little bit more on the makeup items than just like a lip balm when I know I like regular drugstore lip balms. It is nice and thick. Like I said, I've worn it a couple times, like at night as like a lip mask. It is thick. It does feel nourishing, but it's nice. Like it is a nice product. I also got the Jouer Blush in Bloom. I don't think I've used this yet. I know I've swatched it. I'm just not sure if I've actually worn that. I can't remember. If I did, I wore it once. I got the Good Molecules Hyaluronic Acid Serum, which I have forgotten that I did use this in the past. I did buy like, it doesn't exist anymore, but they had like a Super 7s kit. That's where I got like the 2 facial serums, like the oils that I have. One of them's in my beauty project pan. And I had this, and there was another serum. Again, 7 products. It was actually a pretty good deal. It was nice, but they don't offer that anymore. So I will be opening this after I finish the Vichy 87 one. And then the last item was this hand cream, the Super Egg hand cream, which is, again, way too expensive for a hand cream. I think this was like $45 as well, or $41. I can't remember. Maybe this was $41 and this was $45. They were both like ridiculously expensive. And I'm not a big hand cream user. So like, again, to me, this is not really worth it when I can just use like Bath & Body Works hand cream. This does say, where is it in the packaging though? I thought it was really, really cute. Right here. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. It says, be a good egg. And I think in today's age, solid advice. So yeah, so that was my lucky bag. So the monthly spend for this month, that was it. There's nothing else that I've purchased. So it cost me $169.61, and the retail cost was $264.50. I did kind of do some math to see like what was actually of value to me. Basically, for me, it was like this and this. And when I added those up, it's like $160. So it's technically, the box wasn't of value to me. Like if I were going to purchase any of these on my own, those would be the 2 things that I would purchase. Now, I do realize I had a really good box. I went back and watched everybody's videos after I filmed mine, and I was like, holy crap, I got a really good box. I'm really happy with what I got. I'm so sorry for the people that got the XL boxes. Some of those were not good. Most of those were not good. It's making me really think about getting this next year. I'm on the fence still. Like, again, it's nice products. It's stuff that I would not normally buy. And again, I feel like it's good quality stuff compared to something like BoxyCharm, where I feel like I'm maybe not getting the best quality stuff or stuff that I would really use. Like, all of these things are things I will use. But yeah, I'm on the fence if I'm going to spend that money again next year. We'll see. We'll see. Like, I wasn't going to do it this year, and I just got caught up in the, oh, I want to get a lucky bag. So now on to the empties. We have a pretty good month of empties here. I'm pretty happy with what I have. I don't know what next month will be like, though, because I feel like I'm slowing down on stuff. Let's grab the other items. So the first one is a hand sanitizer from Bath & Body Works. This is Fiji White Sands. I keep these at work. I try and pick scents that are not too offensive because we're supposed to be like a no scent office. But this one's really nice, and I got a lot of compliments on that one, actually. The other thing that I want to just mention as an other item that's not part of the budget is this Dove Cool Essentials. I didn't realize this is not what I normally buy, but it was on sale, so I picked it up. I normally buy the Dove deodorant, and when I was doing my empties, I'm like, I didn't like this one. It wasn't really good. It's an antiperspirant. That's why. I was like, oh. And then I just bought a new one that was even different from this one, different from the I normally buy. And again, it's an antiperspirant. And I was like, dang it. So I just normally buy like the shorter one that's just the deodorant, like the plain Dove deodorant. It's like an easy go-to deodorant for me, and it works. Like, I tried to buy the spray one at one point, and I hated the spray. But yeah, I'm pretty sure the little one is just a deodorant because I didn't like this one as much. And I was like, why is this one different? Like, it's longer, I know that, and skinnier. But anyway, that was another other item. TMI maybe. I've always wanted to try like the native deodorant stuff, but they're like $20 or something. They're way too expensive. Whereas, although deodorant has been getting expensive, like that's why I ended up buying different ones, because I've been trying to find, like, I don't want to spend more than $5 on a deodorant. Anybody else? Like $4.99 is like my max for a deodorant. Okay, hair care, because this is kind of the biggest things in here. So I did finally finish this guy. This is the Batiste Dry Shampoo and Wild Daring Vanilla from Winners and Marshalls. If you've been in like a TJ Maxx, you've probably seen these. I now know why they're in these stores. This one started really, I don't know, you probably won't be able to see it because it's so bright, but it started splurting white stuff everywhere. It is empty now, but there was a point there where I was like, do I just give it? Like, do I just like give into it and like declutter it? But I did eventually like get through it. I know it was getting a bit clogged, but it was still just sputtering, even though like I tried to like use a bit of warm water to wipe it down. Just, I mean, I would maybe purchase one of these again because it was good value. It lasted me like a year, but it was kind of annoying at the end there when it was starting to get spluttery. This is a bit of a spoiler, I think. I think this is in my beauty project pan. I can't remember what's in my beauty project pan, which does not bode well for an update for that. But this is the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day Heat Styling Spray. It's fine. I don't really use a lot of hair care products, so I wouldn't purchase this. This came in a BoxyCharm or something like that. Fragrance. I have one fragrance item. This is Sad Pan. This is the Kaoli Vanilla 28. You can see it's cracked on the bottom there because of the perfume debacle of 2023. Is it end of 2023 that happened? Where all of my perfume shattered. Anyway, this one did survive because the bottom of this is so huge. But, I mean, Sad Pan, not Sad Pan. Thanks to Foo Pans, I do have another Kaoli Vanilla 28. Did I read online? Does anybody know? I heard that Huda is selling off the Kaoli line. I don't know what's going on there. Anyway, one of my favorite fragrances. Nice, easy, simple fragrance. I would say it's probably going to be my staple. I do like the, Warm Vanilla Sugar. So if you like Warm Vanilla Sugar from Bath & Body Works, you'll really like that. This is a little bit more perfumey, if that makes sense. Not quite as sweet, but it has the same vibe. Okay, skincare. So I'm just going to get this guy. So these were the Mask Lab Green Tea Calming and Moisturizing like makeup wipes. This came in a pack of 3. Not good. Didn't really work very well. I mostly use these to like wipe off swatches and stuff. and like tidy things up, but yeah, these weren't great. I'm glad I'm done with them, and I don't need to like buy. There were different ones. Like there was a green tea one. I think there was like a hyaluronic acid one, and I can't remember what the other one was. But yeah, I'm glad I'm done with those. I will at some point probably purchase some makeup wipes. Again, I'm on a no buy right now, but I do like to have some on handy. They're really, really convenient. I've been trying to I have like the makeup eraser things to like wipe off sponges and stuff, or wipe off swatches and stuff, but the wipes are sometimes convenient. Like, I'm just gonna put it out there. I don't like the waste of the wipes, so I don't like to use them regularly, but sometimes it's just nice to have the convenience. I did finish this guy. So this is the Coffee and Whiskey body cream from Bath & Body Works. I'm not going to pull it apart, but maybe you can kind of see on the side there. This got super annoying because the like packaging started peeling. And I don't know if that was just naturally happening, or it could be because I've been using the body oil. So I would put on the body oil and then I'd put this on over top, and maybe the oil was making the like packaging peel. It became such a mess and such a hassle to use because I was getting like little flakies of basically paint on my skin when I was trying to put this on, because every time I opened it, it would just stick to your hands. So I mean, this is my favorite scent though. I love this scent. I can't wait to buy more of it. But this is the end of the Coffee and Whiskey body stuff that I have, I think. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else Coffee and Whiskey. So yeah, sad pan, but got lots of body cream still to use. So next up we have 2 ordinary serums. So the first one is the niacinamide 10% and zinc 1%. I like this. This is for me a nice to have but not necessary serum. I like to purchase it every once in a while. I think my skin likes it. It kind of makes my skin just feel a little bit smoother and a little bit plumper, just like by a hair, and it's not too expensive. I think it's around $10 or $11. But yeah, niacinamide's a funny product because it can really, like, some people's skin can really like adverse reaction to it. My skin likes it, so I can see myself purchasing that again in the future. I have purchased it multiple times already. This was I think I've only purchased this once. This is the multi-peptides copper something another. I can't read that word. I don't know what it is. Serum. The multi-peptide serum from The Ordinary. My skin didn't love this. If my skin was being funny, which it has been very funny the past little while, like dry and flaky and just sensitive, this tended to make that worse. Like, not overall worse. It just seemed to, like, when I would put it on my skin would be like, it would just get red and hot. Like, and then it would go away, and it didn't, like, make my skin worse, if that makes sense. It just, my skin would feel, like, very sensitive using this. And I would try just using this on its own instead of, like, with other stuff, and it didn't seem to matter. And it wasn't every single time, so it was kind of weird. But yeah, I wouldn't repurchase this just because, yeah, for some reason, and I use very little. Like, if you guys know me, it's like my makeup. I don't go through things fast because I'm a very sparingly using person. So I wasn't using a whole lot of it. So it wasn't like oversaturating my skin or anything, but there was something in this that my skin just was really sensitive to, and it wasn't enjoyable. So I'm just going to put that out there. I probably won't purchase this again. And then the last thing, if you've watched my project pan, you'll see we did finish the Winky Looks. All done, ready to throw this out. It looks so terrible now. This actually used to be really pretty. It had like a little hieroglyph gold pattern on it, but no longer, and she is done. That's the only makeup product, and that is everything. That is all of my empties. So dollar value of my empties, again, I don't include things that are like other items, or I had no declutters this time around. I only include the makeup and like beauty empties. So dollar value that I paid was $102.45. The retail value is $198.66, and I finished up 8 items. So I'll put the ins and outs, the stuff that came in and then the stuff that went out. This month actually was really, really good. The February paid value is kind of low because I'm always buying stuff on sale, and like this was in like a beauty subscription. So like, but overall, so this was also in a beauty subscription. So overall, I'm actually really happy with that balance. I think this was actually one of the like closest balancing months that I've ever had, and I'm actually really happy with that. So yeah, we're going really good with this project. Honestly, I have not been tempted to really buy stuff. I've also not been in the stores. So I've been kind of avoiding anything. Not on purpose. It's just I haven't been going into the stores. I've just, like I said, when I talked about this project, I've been kind of on like a no buy in general. Like I'm not really buying anything. Like if I don't necessarily need it, I'm not buying it. And yeah, I just haven't really been tempted. Like a lot of the stuff, I was going to do a February beauty, like new in beauty, like I did in January. And I've kind of gotten, it's end of February now. And I'm like, I'm kind of past it. I'll probably do another one soon. But I feel like a lot of stuff is same. And nothing really is super intriguing to me. Like there's some stuff that would be nice to try, but I'm not like feeling FOMO, if that makes sense. Like I'm really not feeling any FOMO right now, which is a nice feeling. Like I'm not feeling like, oh my god, I'm gonna like explode and buy a whole bunch of stuff. I have talked about like I do need to do that lipstick project. I do kind of want to do a similar lipstick video of the Maybelline velvet teddy things, and there is some drugstore stuff that I've seen. I'm like, it'd be nice to kind of play with some of those and do a video, but that like I'm not really in a rush to do that. And there's nothing high end, like there's nothing, or like mid-range, like Sephora range, that I'm interested in. Like other than when I talked about the YSL stuff, those are the only things that have intrigued me, but I know I probably won't buy them because they're way too expensive for my budgetary preferences. So that is my February buys and buys video. If you like this video, feel free to give a little thumbs up down below. And if you haven't already, I would love it if you subscribe to my channel here in Toronto, Canada. I hope you're doing well, and I'll see you sometime soon. Bye.